Hello everyone and welcome back to Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. Last time on Eirika's story, we realized that Joshua was actually the prince of Jenna, and Queen Ismire was killed, and not only that, they were forced outside. Now, there is a cutscene during that shows that Ephraim, Dussel, and Null will show up at the end of your turn, at turn 2. So, I'll kind of play it to the side while this happens. I'll probably be playing it at some point. I don't know where in this video, but I'll play it. I'm thinking about putting it kind of to the side, so if you don't want to pay attention to it, you don't have to. But hey, it's up to you. So, let's go save Eirika. Ephraim's sister is in danger. Grado's General Kalik has attacked Jenna Hall, forcing its surrender. Though Eirika and her troops have left the hall, Grado's forces pursue them relentlessly. Trapped in the burning desert, enemy forces close in on them from all sides. With no time to wait for Freelia's troops, Ephraim leaves for Jenna immediately. He must go to his sister's aid. Chapter 15, The Scorched Sand. There's Jenna Hall, but it's nothing but a ruin now. Blast! I don't know what's happened, but I better get to Eirika and the others as soon as possible. I've discovered which of Grado's generals lead the forces surrounding the hall. Volter, the Moonstone, and Kalik the Tiger Eye. Two of the strongest of Empire's generals with near peerless forces. Above all else, we must rescue Princess Eirika, but if you fall, Prince Ephraim, we're all finished. And this accursed sand. Most of the units can't get a proper footing and will be slowed down. Most units are having the worst time as their mounted units are having the worst time as their movement is severely limited. Some of us can move better than others, though. A combination of magic wielders and skyriders should give us some advantage. Whatever we do, we must move cautiously. I understand. This is just like the battle for Rinval. We either rescue Eirika or defeat all the enemy troops. If we accomplish either goal, victory is ours. Let's move! How goes it, Kalik? Ah, Prince Leon. Thank you, Your Highness, for gracing me with your royal, You can stop. There's no need for you to put on airs. You were made general for your military prowess, not for your flowery speech. And an honor it is. You know, Prince Leon, you've got a lot of nerve. You've really worked over your dear friend, the Princess of Rheneas. Are you satisfied? Is there some reason you ask? No, not really. I just wanted to see how you'd react, that's all. Eirika has always been a very important person in my life. Both she and her brother have been friends of mine for a long time. Tell me, Kalik, do you have any friends to speak of? I got one. An old mercenary I fought with by the name of Joshua. He was a fool and a scoundrel, but now that he's gone, I miss the lad. I don't know where he's at or what he's doing, but... Do you miss that life? Do you ever want to be a mercenary again? To see him? Nope. The time we worked together was fun and all, but no. I don't want to end up another no-name mercenary lying dead in a ditch. I'd rather serve Grado Empire and make a name for myself. I'm going to see how far my axe will take me. And then one day, you'll kill me and be emperor in my stead. Is that it? It's alright. Think whatever you want. Think whatever you like if it helps you with your duty. As long as you do what I assign you to do, I'm happy. But for now, I'm going. You know what you need to do. Yep, leave it to me. I'm General Calic the Tiger. The Grado Imperial Army, after all. Once my prey is within my reach, I never let it escape. Too bad for the princess, but they have no chance of winning. None at all. Alright. Just so you know, I'm a little bit more prepared for this than I am with Eirika's story. Alright. As far as all this goes, as you can see, I did some serious leveling for a lot of people. I decided not to go all the way to level 20 for null and then change them. Don't know if that's gonna be a bad thing or not. Let's get one. How about that? Nice. Alright, as far as that goes, let's give you a Luna. Never hurts to have some form of magic prowess. Yes, I did turn Tana into a Wyvern Knight, so I've got 2 Wyvern Knights in this. There is a technique that you can show off if you have 3 Pegasus and Falcon Knights. I've shown it off in my previous Fire Emblem, the previous Fire Emblem game I played, but it's a pretty rare thing to come across, so should take a. I don't remember what episode it is, so feel free to try to find it. If you want to see what it is. It does have a unique look to it, but basically the end result is that if you surround the enemy with your Pegasus Knights or Falcon Knights, like have all 3 of them adjacent to the enemy, each time a Pegasus or Falcon Knight attacks, they critical. There is like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No matter what weapon they have, they crit. Which is really, really overpowered. But that is how that works. But of course we don't have the 3rd Falcon Knight in this game. She comes later. And let's have Arter and Molders over there. Elon gets switched with Vanessa. As you see, it's still the same ridiculousness. I will try my best to get all the items. I do know where they all are, so, well, technically I know where they all are. I have a map to pretty much tell me where they all are. So I will do everything I can. I don't think I will have any, like, unless something happens and the last enemy just attacks me, I think I'll get it all. There's some you don't have to get, like there's like a weapon. Like if you want it, sure. It doesn't hurt. But some of the weapons you might actually want to get. But there are very specific items that you really, really want to get in this chapter, so I'll be sure to do my darnest to get them. And it's pretty random on if you get them or not, so it's kind of like, ugh, don't know, you know. Alright, why do you have like 30 heal stabs? Alright, let's give you a mend instead. Give the people who don't know how to heal some menial spells to use. Okay. I think that's good. I think we're good. Let's get this thing started.
Prince Ainz and Saleh, I'm sorry, but we were absolutely powerless here.
Eirika, you have nothing to apologize for. We're not defeated yet. Shina Hall has fallen, that much is true. But if we can hold out till Ephraim arrives, we still have a chance of victory. And reports of Lady Mira at Prince Ephraim's side. It is my duty to protect her. I will not die without having fulfilled my obligation to her.
You're right. I made a promise too. I told Ephraim I would live to see him again. We have to pull together, all of us. We just have to hold out a little bit longer. If we pull our strength now, I vow that we will live. We will all live to see our friends again.
Now, you can actually try to, by the way, you want that Dragon Axe. The best way to do it is get him to attack from a distance. As you can see, Saleh does not have a staff. Eirika has what she left with, and Ainz has just a silver bow. So they're kinda bare bones, and as you can see, you can't do supply with Eirika. Only the hero you chose to go with can have the supply. And this goes throughout the whole game. It's not just part of it. So you really, really want to be careful with these three. Take out what you need, but don't overdo it. And I stress the don't overdo it part, because you can definitely do that. And it's a good thing that I leveled Eirika up to level 20, otherwise we would have a problem. Very much a big problem. Alright. Molder, your speed is kind of meh. You, on the other hand, are ridiculous. Come forward. E1... Equip a flex. I should be fine with that. Hey Molder, you head up this way. Noel, you head up this way. Joshua, do the same. Ephraim, kinda hang back. Loot, definitely just sit right there and just take on the full brunt of everything. We'll have Artir head up this way to help out. Oh, Gina Hall has fallen. I cannot talk in that old lady voice. I wonder what's become of Queen Ismail. You there, take this and do some good with it. We got a Master Seal. Master Seals, for those who don't know, can change any unit that is level 10 or above into a class. So, if you were like, I can't believe I totally forgot to buy one of these, it's like, don't worry about it, guys. Yeah, you're covered. Alright, now, this guy. Could be a problem if you're not careful. But let's just have Tana take out Mr. Bow Guy over here. She gets a blue wyvern. She's all fancy. I've actually gone through it with 3 wyvern knights. Kind of overdoing it, but hey. This chapter isn't I'll be honest, it isn't that bad compared to some other desert levels I've played. If you want to compare it to all of them, this one actually isn't too bad. There is quite a bit of room for mounted units to actually move around. So, if this is one of the reasons why I like doing Ephraim's story, especially on this chapter. You can actually bring mounted units, and they can help pull through all of this without too much of a problem. And there is very little desert for it being a desert level. Like, there is quite a few like steps here and there, but for the most part, especially around the edges, there is no desert. And oh, piercing, nice. But the thing is, if you want to actually experience a really annoying desert level, the Fire Emblem game that came out before this one has a pretty annoying desert level. And especially if you want to get to the side quest after it. So. Yep. That's a fun level to play. But, hey. I will say, if you do bring all kinds of leveled up magic users, you're probably not going to have any problems in this, because you've got so many healers. Now, I'll be honest, you probably don't have the amount of money to purchase. You probably didn't have the amount of money to purchase all of the upgrade items I actually purchased, unless you used the same method I did. But I think the biggest reason I did it was to mainly serve as a quick way to level up more than anything. And it was also a really nice way to level up the healers, because otherwise it's a pain in the butt. I'll just be honest. Ow! Dude, that's just plain rude. And of course that happens. Oh gosh. Really? You think you can hurt A1, the druid, who will ruin your day? Fat chance at that. Alright. So, we'll get Joshua to move up this way. Alright, so the first item that you might want to try to get is right in here. Yes, an odd place. Don't have Noel get it because he never will. Yeah, no luck whatsoever, and I leveled him up 6 levels. No luck. So yeah, you're gonna see who's getting all the goddess icons. Ah. And it really is all up to luck whether or not you get the item. It's pretty dumb, but hey. There we go, got rid of him. He's not gonna be a problem anymore. Alright, got ourselves a Luna. We'll send it to the supply. Also, you might want to kind of more or less check people's inventory. Because that's probably why. There's another thing here. Well, just pretty much in this giant vicinity. Whether or not you want it is up to you. Ah, it's gonna be a while to get all these. I will go ahead and tell you. Alright, is there anything? There's one thing quite around like this area, and then one right here. This is a killer bow, this is a worm killer. You might want the worm killer for fighting all of the worms, but all the wyverns, but it's up to you. You wanna go searching for it? Let's have loot take care of this. Alright. There we go. Have Eirika take care of that. Get the dragon axe. Send that over to supply. None of these people can use it. Use this as an opportunity to take out that. That was kind of just like when he missed the first time. I was like, well, it missed that time. I was like, oh gosh, please do not let it be one of those things. Thankfully, it was not. Alright. There you go. Oh, they're starting to make their move. Yeah, pretty much at random, these enemies will come after you, or they'll sit there and wait for something else to happen, so... It's kind of pick and choose, and you're crossing your fingers, nothing bad will happen. One thing you can be guaranteed is that the bosses won't move. Oh gosh, you gotta be joking. Loot, really? You gotta be doing this just to annoy everything, aren't you? Okay. Of all people to try to hit with that. Okay. I don't understand, to be honest, but... Oh, please no. Thank goodness. Oh boy. Hey, why don't you just go there? Do me a favor, kick his butt. Thank you. Oh. Can't even do something so simple. Nope. Nope. No. Finding it. You want this item that I'm looking for over here. And apparently I can't find either. It's a body ring. Ugh. Nope. There you go. Nicely done. Take that, you fool. I don't want to deal with you. So take that, you fool. Alright. Go away. Well, Luke gained a level. Not like she was high enough level already. So overpowered. Alright. Probably would have been better to bring Rennick along. That is probably my biggest flaw on that. Because I might be here a while. There you go. I think that's a gate, so he should be healed next turn. If I'm wrong, oh well. I'll just get him to take a vulnerary. Really? You're supposed to be dodgy. Dodgy means you gotta move out of the way when someone attacks you. Gosh. This better not. Okay. Well, I think I know who I'm sending out in the desert. These two ladies. I think I'm going to be taking care of the enemy forces before I send them out, because they seem to be pretty capable of taking them out. Quite easily, too. You know, don't be doing that. Really? You're trying someone else you can't even hit? You have a better chance of hitting the moon with that spell. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay. I had a moment of panic, I'll be honest. Okay, he is gaining health. Slowly. I honestly don't want to move Eirika from that spot. Alright, Tana, I want you to take care of that. There we go. He is now healed. And can fight again. I don't know why sometimes I have to just sing off like a musical key. But apparently, I do. In reality, no, I actually don't have to do that. I just do it. Because sometimes it's just fun to do that. Oh yeah, probably should have like not done that. Sent both of the healers away. Yeah, probably not the smartest thing that I've ever done. Have a flux. There we go. She's actually pretty lucky, so I'll have her more or less look around. Ow. I think that was a little bit overkill, Vanessa. Alright, let's do this. Then this. And then do this to get rid of you, because no one likes you. And we'll do... Actually, let's just do this to make sure she stays alive. Oh great, now I got that song stuck in my head. If memory serves me right, Michael Jackson sang that song. Although it's been, what, 10-ish, maybe more years since I've heard that song, so I really don't know who sung it. But I remember those lyrics so clearly. Well, they're kind of doing their thing. Let me do mine real quick. It was not Michael Jackson. Maybe it's just because the guy sounds like it. Sometimes. In that song, honestly, in all honesty, I didn't actually. I grew up hearing the song, hearing this song, but I just never actually I can't even think. It's terrible. Especially like, oh, I should be able to think up of all these things. And it's like, nope. Why not? Because my memory isn't all that good. For some reason. But whatever. You know? Well, that's better. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yo! There you go. Yeah. Yeah, you stick there. You get in the forest. It's not much of a forest, but you're in some palm trees because that's apparently the sprite for the trees here. I wonder. I don't live. I've never lived in a deserty area. Ah, there it is. See? Someone can stay there and leave, and someone else can go there. Hey, you found it. It's all about luck. But, gosh. I don't know. The thing was about the song I was having to look up, because I couldn't remember who sung it. You know, that's the weirdest thing, is that I can look that up and it's like, oh yeah, okay, that's who sung it. But in all honesty, despite me actually knowing the song now, well, who sung it, that it still really doesn't tell much of anything. I'm going to blow you up. Oh yes, FYI, this guy here has a guiding ring, so if you want it, you gotta steal it. I don't need one, so I didn't bother. I guess another way you can look at it is, if you truly want some money, that's another way you can look at it, but I need neither. That really stinks. When I don't know why I didn't just pick the selection that would actually kill him, but hey. There we go, got rid of you. Oh, you're healed. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that would not have been pretty. Oh my gosh, 31, 31, 6. A true thing about Devil X, I don't like using them. I know they're ridiculously powerful, but there is a risk that comes with that ridiculously powerfulness. There is a small chance that when you attack, you're the one that gets hurt, not the person. So you could actually end up killing yourself with a Devil Axe, which I have done that on more than one occasion, so I'm not too keen on them, honestly. Alright, now Volter here. Has quite a lot of critical hit for being just an enemy. But what's worse is that he's got a killer lance. So one strategy is actually to take out Calic first to get his Hoplon guard that negates an enemy's critical attacks. So you kind of want that. But yeah, it's just not cool. Really not cool. Alright, let's get Tana to go over up to this top corner because there is another really good item you want. Like, you do not want to finish this chapter without it, kind of thing. She'll be fine. I don't know if Sally has a good enough luck to actually pull anything off. You can always use him. Good if he has... yeah, he's got 11 luck. He should be fine. Boom. Alright, there. Okay. Now, I'm not going to be dumb about this. Oh no. Volter, you will go down. I probably would help if I actually brought something down. Oh gosh. He will probably never find anything. I'm just gonna be honest. He's probably not ever going to find anything. Ow! Dude, you are so rude! She don't like you. Man. These Grado soldiers are so rude and she just doesn't like them. She's like, I had enough of this. Alright, there's 2 left. These 2. Absolutely wonderful. Yo, have a heal. Alright. Hey, your luck. It's actually really good. And give a thunder. Heal Ephraim. See the floating staff. Because why not? Why not have a class that will just have a floating staff? Because why not? Anyway. She should be good to find it. And we'll have Saleh head down this way. Mulder will not find anything, neither will Ardor. Ines you might, but yeah. Kinda want a healer everywhere. Oh, absolutely freaking wonderful. Just what I always wanted. Ugh, my own personal freaking punching bag. How about you look, Saleh? Ardor has no luck whatsoever, so I'll have him do all this. Nope. There we go, got rid of you. Yeah, he's got an open slot. Okay. Trying to see if I can find these items, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, that's someone I should have moved really bad. I am so sorry about that, Tavis. Why I didn't move you is beyond me. Thank you, Vanessa. These two are gonna have a ball. Just trying to kill one mage. Oh boy. I don't know how long these reinforcements last. From the looks of it, it's just 2 turns. We'll see. If I can actually find something. There we go, we got one of them. The Swiftsole grants 2 movement to somebody, so that is always a very, very nice. Does she? No, she does not. Don't know why she's even looking. Straight in the heel. Yeah, with your poor movement, you're not going anywhere near Tathys. Would have better luck trying to. Oh, excuse me. Would have better luck trying to actually go after Ephraim and them. Alright. Hey Mulder, how about you do your moving thing? Where you actually move those things that you call legs? Yeah. I want you to use those. I know I sound like completely like a prick, but I mean, you do need to move them, you know. Yeah, she's level 5. There we go. I was hoping that would happen. That would have been bad if that didn't. Can we ever find this darn thing before we go crazy? Probably not, but hey, we're gonna try anyway. There's a thing up here. And I found it on the first go. How about that? It gives a little treat to the unit that uses it. I think that is basically Paragon to those, who are coming from that era in the game. Alright. Now if I can find this darn thing. There we go, the silver card! It halves the price of all things you buy. That is so useful. Once I find... This is one thing you might want to get. It's the Eclipse spell. Where all these guys are down there. I got the Swiftsole, the silver card, the Metis Tome, the body ring. The 2-up where Calic is something I really want to get. Please do not tell me that this is going to be a thing. Because if it is, I'm going to be very mad. Not just mad, I'm going to be very mad. Yay. That's really good. Thank you. I think she's okay. She's okay. Oh gosh, that scared me. I look up and I see Vanessa having very low health. That is very concerning. Or disconcerting, concerning, whatever you want to call it. I found the Eclipse spell. Yay. Now we can go kill Volter. As if that was a prerequisite. It's not. Alright. Say goodbye to your face, because it's going away. It's more or less your shoulder, because he's just having the wyvern speed him up so much that he's just going to thrust that sword straight into his shoulder, and it's just... With that amount of force, you'd think it would actually just straight up come off. Then again, like, just one lance through the head, you'd think it would just kill somebody, but apparently it doesn't. So I guess the world is full of surprises. Alright, I really want that guard. Oh my gosh, I really don't want to fight it without that hop-on guard. That hurt. Sorry. I guess this is what I get for like recording this so early in the freaking morning. I have not slept at all. And it's 4:30 in the morning. This is probably not the best time to record Fire Emblem because my judgment will probably be very impaired, but hey. I'm like, well, I want to try to get this done so I can move on, but just no. All the nope. Oh, she's... Well, no wonder she can't find anything. Her inventory is full. And well, her inventory is full as well. Soleil's is not. I know that. He's got one more. Alright. I'm not too overly worried about the the killer bow and the Wyrmslayer. The sword and the... If I could ever think of things, that would be great. Alright, there we go, we got a silent stuff. The Wyrmslayer and the killer bow. That's the killer bow, this is the Wyrmslayer. If you want it, I don't think I'm gonna go for it. For time's sake and for just getting through this. I want to get through this, honestly. Alright. Here we go. It's been a long time, Kellic. Is that really you, Joshua? How long has it been? 2 years. What have you been doing? You know, that innkeeper's still mad at you that you stiffed him. Oh, please. You're telling me that old dog is still alive? How's the rest of the troop doing? They're getting by. Some of them ended up feeding the crows, though. Is that so? Those were good times, weren't they, Joshua? We were terrors on the battlefield, and worse off. Yeah, we were. You get carried away and pick fights with me. You always said the same thing. I will be king! Yeah, that's my dream. I'll do anything to make it come true. What do you say, Joshua? Let's team up again. Leave those losers you work with and work for me. Sorry, I can't do that. I'm not gonna let you use me for anything. Bah! You're a cold fish, aren't you? Well, that's one thing that hasn't changed about you. You haven't changed much either. You're still as shameless as ever. Haha, that's the truth. Well, you wanna get started? Sure. I'm stronger than I used to be. No offense, but you're not in my league anymore. Don't hate me, Joshua. Same to you. Yep. I don't know if there's something special if you go from Eirika's story and attack him. There probably is. I mean, that's where this part where he actually sees his mother die. But I don't think... Why am I using him? Why would I use him to attack? That's a really stupid idea. Don't ask me what that is, because I really don't know. And I'm gonna start breaking into song once again. Shoot. Bye. You're a stepping stone, and I'm moving up. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally when she stabs you in the face. I mean, honestly, it's Vanessa. She's gonna kill you. Oh. Oh. So you can have a full inventory and look. How about that? Thank you, Vanessa. Yeah. Blast! A bit more, and a crop would have been mine. Level up! Cormac is now level 5. Because I'll just do that. The Hopline Guard. We will send this stanky rank Swim Lance. Don't ask me why I called it that, but I did. Alright. Now. What? Let's have my 3 flyers take our dancer down. Okay. Why don't you go just find everything while you're at it, Vanessa? I mean, sure, it's the last item, I'll go get it. Come on, really? I'm pretty sure I'm looking in the right spot. I knew it was gonna be too good to be true, that this thing would be the worst to find. I'll send magic users. I mean, I don't know why I'm bothering. It's a killer bow. It's a freaking killer bow. Just come on. I honestly don't know why I worry about it. Alright, let's heal Tana. Her HP is pretty low. Well, her and Vanessa's. Is that you, Cormac? Even you have turned your back on your Emperor? Don't tell me you stand there thinking you can beat me. You're not as strong enough. You know this to be true. If you swear fealty to Grado again, I may let you. You don't want to die an Oathbreaker, do you? Well, will you crawl before me and beg for forgiveness? Yes, I have broken my vows, Walter. And yes, it may be I who falls when we tilt lances. But a dog like you will never see me crawl. Brave words from a traitor. Let's see if your lance is as sharp as your tongue. Now, I do believe there is a different conversation between these two if you play Eirika's story. Because, in technicality, he doesn't know who killed his... I guess in a way, he doesn't know his brother's dead. I know it sounds kind of weird, but that's kind of what happens. I have no use for these bloodless minnows. Give me the prey that saved my bloodlust. I hunger. Ah. Ah, we actually found it. I actually didn't think I'd find it before the end of the chapter. Alright, that crit though, oh my gosh. I'm going to heal from a distance. Because I honestly don't want to put anyone else in danger. Boom! Take that, Volter. I just had a thought. What does it look like? Okay. Just making sure. Yeah! That's what I was wanting. Yeah! And Cormac grows a little. You get the Philly shield. I never did save the Hopline. Well, I guess I kind of mentioned it. The Hopline guard negates critical attacks. The Phil shield protects airborne units from bows, which is really nice. I'll send that. Eirika,
Brother,
you've done well, Eirika.
thanks to you, Ephraim. Wait a moment. I have something to give you.
These are
These are the sacred twin relics of Jinnah. The Ice Sword, Adulama, and the Windblade Excalibur.
Jinnah's sacred twins? But it seems like we were too late. Jinnah's hall has fallen.
Yes. Queen Ismayer died resisting Grado. Now that we have, at last, reunited once again, perhaps this would be a good time to share information. I'm sure we would be all most anxious to learn of what has happened.
You get the Duelam, huh? And the Excalibur. Send to supply. Okay. With these weapons, you want to make sure you're not dropping them. I see. Unfamiliar faces among you are here. So allow me to introduce myself. I am Ephraim, Eirika's brother and Crown Prince of Rheneas.
I'm Princess Larachelle of Roston. The pleasure is mine, of course.
I guess this is what they took from Eirika's story, but honestly I don't know why this is a thing. But, whatever. I'll begin by telling you what we've fared in our mission. We've seized Grado capital and defeated her emperor, Vigard. The Grado's capital guard would have, to a man, surrendered and laid down their arms. Pockets of resistance remain, but the war itself is over.
Is that so?
However, something remains that still bothers me. A Grado man by the name of Null told me something about something called a Darkstone. Their mages had uncovered lore that led them to craft a powerful magic stone. The Darkstone may have been a catalyst to Grado's transformation. It seems to be a source of the black wave that Mirror described. Vigard died some time ago, but the power of the stone played him like a puppet. The war and everything that passed since was planned by the Darkstone's master. Well, who is it? I still can't believe it, but I will tell you nonetheless. According to Noel, the man behind this is Leon, the Imperial Prince. He said Leon's got the Darkstone. Figures, it's Prince Leon.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Ephraim and I know Leon better than that. We've been friends for years. Leon's not that sort of person who would start a war like this.
But Eirika.
I saw Leon recently. Ephraim, you might know this, but I abandoned the sea route to Roston. I traveled overland with Prince Imes to Jenna. We ran into trouble with Grado forces, and I chanced upon Leon. He didn't share details of his situation, but he intimated that he was on our side. Despite all appearances, he was on our side. So Leon...
Eirika, I also met Leon.
Did you really?
Yes, but he was like a completely different person. To be honest, he didn't seem completely human.
Ephraim, what are you saying?
I'll tell you what I saw. Found Leon inside Grado Keep. This is what he told me. He said he was behind this war. He said he befriended us solely that one day he could evade Rheneas. He told me he killed our father.
That can't...
I know. I can't believe it either. I refuse to believe it. How could he have planned all this since he was a child? I simply can't fathom it. I've heard Leon changed when he acquired the Darkstone. I have no interest in magic, but there's something uncanny about it. It seems almost as though he were being controlled by something himself. The two of you might find this hard to accept, but the state of Prince Leon's heart matters little. He has the Darkstone. That rock is the cause of all that's happened. The prince must be stopped.
Not yet. There's something that needs doing first.
Larachelle?
Prince Ephraim, I do believe you felt it as well. The Darkstone held by Prince Leon, it exudes, I can't even say that word, a malefic miasma. We might be able to handle Prince Leon alone, but that stone is our kin. It's beyond our kin.
Then what do you suggest?
The Sacred Stones.
The Sacred Stones?
We've all heard the legend of the 5 Sacred Stones. They alone possess the power to seal the Demon King away forever. So, of course, to dispel demonic magic, we must use the Sacred Stones.
You expect us to pin the outcome of this war on some full legend? Not just the legend. We also have hope. According to Leon, He has already seen the destruction of Grado, Frelia, and Jenna's stones.
That explains something. Grado's forces attacked me, intent on destroying the Stone of Renes. That could be the reason they chose to invade Renes. The power of the sacred stones may be greater than we've ever known. Yes, exactly! If we acquire a sacred stone, we might be able to oppose the Dark Stone's might.
But 3 of the stones have been shattered. Our options are few. Do you suppose during that invasion of Renes? No, I don't think so. The stone Renes is hidden by the power of Eirika and my bracelets.
Grado has made many attempts to take our bracelets. Everyone has failed, and so the stone may still be safe.
We have to confirm that, of course. We've defeated Grado, and we must turn our eyes on our homeland. It's time to return to Renes.
Lady Mir.
Soleil.
I'm grateful to see you well. People of Kerplain will be overjoyed that you're safe.
I must apologize to you, Soleil. You were the one who protected me from the very start of my journey. When we were attacked, I was separated from you, and I'm so sorry to have worried you.
Lady Mir, as long as you are safe, we have nothing to be worried about. It will be my honor to serve you until your mission is complete.
Thank you, Soleil.
Alright. A lot has been discussed, but one thing's for sure. They are wanting to head home to Renes. As you can see, the road that Eirika took is now open to us. So, we have many ways to get around if we need to. Alright, I guess I never really explained it. This is easier to find. The Sacred Twin weapons are S-class, or S-rank weapons. These are very, very good, but you don't want to use them. At least not yet. There will be a time to use it, and I will stress it when you actually have to use them. Or it would be a good time to actually pull them out of your inventory. But at this point, keep them safe. You just keep them where they haven't been used, because we will need them in later chapters, believe it or not. Alright, I think one thing also needed to be mentioned is that one thing you really want to do is get a lot of... I can't even talk today. Oh yes, Ross is a warrior. One thing that I will tell you that you might want to look into doing is pretty much along the lines of you want to be ready for a castle assault that's really hard. Taking back this castle is not going to be easy. It's not meant to be easy. So, my suggestion to you is this. Do not take anyone that isn't a changed thought. And I'm not joking, I'm stressing this. Do not take anyone that's not changed class. It is very hard, if otherwise. It's not impossible, it's very doable, but it's also very hard. And this castle is bigger than Grado Castle. There's way more enemies, and the boss, well, that boss is a pain in the butt. I'll just be straight up honest. That boss is a pain in the butt to deal with. I will say this though, I think he's much harder in the Eirika story than he is in Ephraim's, which is another reason why I like doing Ephraim's story if I want to play through this game. But we will invade and take back Renea's castle in the next chapter, which is also in the next video. So guys, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you guys tune in for the invasion of Reneas, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.